watch me on the radio in 5 minutes with Lanre Olusola. Thank you.
Young Skills right there with OB, not a bad tune at all. It's officially right now 9:30 and it's time for the segment Be All You Can Be with Lanre Olusola, the Catalist. And I have with us also his guest for today, Omilola. I need to get the name right. Omilola Oshikoya. I think I got it right?
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Oh, that's your mic over there. Lanre, first of all, welcome to the show. And I am very excited about today's show because you mentioned earlier on that you're talking money today. And that's a topic I enjoy talking about.
Yes, so yes, Douglas, man, it's been really interesting chatting with you since when I came in. We're going to miss Chris today, but really with Douglas, I know we're going to have a fantastic show. And on the show with us today is the financial coach, Omilola Oshikoya. Omi, what's up?
Hello, Nigeria. Good to be back on the show again.
So we're talking money today, Omilola.
Yes, we are.
You know, and you were on the show last week, and what I'd really love for us to do to kick the show off is a recap from last week, and you know, let's land from last week. Then we'll take off on talking how to make money, how to save money, how to invest money, how to multiply money. So. Kick off from last week, quick summary of what you talked about and the takeaway points.
Okay, thank you, Coach. Last week we talked about how to manage money. Basically, I mentioned that when I talk about wealth, I focus on the 4 hows, which is how to create wealth, how to manage wealth, how to grow wealth, and how to use wealth. And so last week we talked about how to manage wealth and why it's important for young people to know how to manage their finances. We looked at a couple of stories of people that were wealthy at one point in their lives, but eventually lost all their money. We also talked about the common mistakes young people make in terms of money, and then I also gave some tips on different goals that young people should set in terms of financial goals, and also the financial planning process. Today we're going to be talking about how to create money, and I know that is a hot topic. Everybody wants to know how to make money, because for you to be able to manage money, you have to be able to know how to create it first of all.
Wow. So, Omilola, what is this thing called money? Money. Everybody wants, you know, they say money, kudi, owo. In fact, MKO, they say is spelled money, kudi, owo. That's why it was so rich. What is this thing called money?
Well, money is actually just paper. It's just a form of exchange. It's what you use in terms of exchange of goods and services. So, for instance, prior to paper money, we had the trade by barter. So, for instance, if I wanted to get like a cow, and then I had like a couple of chickens, I'll give you my chickens, and then you give me the cow, and then we went into cowry, and then before money was developed. So money basically is just a means of exchange. It's, like I said last week, it's just one aspect of wealth. Wealth is very important, but we are focusing on money here today.
Wow. But let's even look at it. I can't let you rest on that. You said money and wealth, they're two different things, right?
Yes.
I mean, and money is just simply a teeny-weeny aspect of wealth. What do you mean by that?
Wealth is health as well. So there's no point in having so much money and you're on a hospital bed and you're going to die in a couple of days. Or you find that people like Bill Gates, they have so much money, Warren Buffett, but all they're doing is giving out money. They're giving it out. Warren Buffett is giving out about, I think, 99.9% of his money, you know, so they're looking for fulfillment. So health is wealth, also power and influence. You look at someone like a Pastor Adeboye. He can wake up today and say he's going to Houston, and I bet you 100 people will make their master bedrooms available for him. Or if he says he wants a brand new Range Rover Sports today, tomorrow morning you find 100 Range Rover Sports in front of his house. He may not have the cash, but he has power, he has influence.
Wow. So what I hear from you is there are many dimensions to wealth.
Yes.
The first dimension to wealth is, you know, health. Spiritual, emotional, psychological, and physical health. The second dimension to wealth is cash flow, which is money that we're talking about today.
Exactly.
How you make it, how you invest it, how you save it, you know, how you multiply. And the third is power and influence. And you use the example, Pastor Adeboye. You know, Pastor Adeboye wields so much power, he wields so much influence, such that if he releases a book today, all members of Redeem will buy it. And that influence in itself translates into cash.
Exactly.
So if that book is $10, and you know 50 million or 10 million Redeem members buy that, translate that into money. That is money, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly.
So you know, what are the secrets, or what tips would you like to share with us about, you know, making money?
Okay, so basically I have divided it into two. So you find that you can make money. One way is either through investments, second way is earning money. But in terms of investments, actually I like to put that under how to grow wealth, how to grow money, because you need cash to be able to make investments. If you don't already have the wealth, how are you going to invest? So for me, that is growing wealth. So when it comes to how to create wealth, I'd like to focus on earning money. And there are two ways primarily. One, as an employee. So for instance, you can get a job, work maybe 30 years. With financial discipline, you're saving money, and then you also invest your money, you can make some money. Or if you get a high profile job like back in the day, the tech companies or investment banking, or even now social media, you find that a lot of companies are looking for social media jockeys and managers. And then within like 10 years you can make a lot of money and save. However, I think the bigger pie is in owning your own business. And why do I say that? As an entrepreneur. And why do I say that? Basically, according to a study, 95% of the world population are employees. Interestingly, they only own 5% of the world's wealth.
Wow.
The 5% who are entrepreneurs own 95% of the world's wealth. So clearly they're doing something
Hold
right.
on. What are you saying tonight?
I'm not saying you should leave your job. It's not for everybody.
Let's balance it.